Have you ever wondered why a simple red, white, and blue flag became one of the most coveted symbols in fashion history? It's not just a logo, it's a psychological trigger. For some, it represents the elite, preppy lifestyle of the American East Coast. For others, it's a symbol of 90s hip-hop culture and street credibility. But how did a man with no formal fashion training build an empire that spans the globe? And how did a brand built on classic American cool find itself trapped in a storm of racism rumors and corporate controversy? Today, we are stripping back the layers of the Tommy Hilfiger empire.
The classic American cool.
Tommy Hilfiger didn't just sell clothes. He sold a dream, called the American Dream. From a small start in 1985 to becoming a global powerhouse under the PVH umbrella, the story of Tommy Hilfiger is a masterclass in branding, licensing, and market positioning. And now, we're gonna talk about the products that made him a household name, and the dark side of the fame that almost brought the house down. Then let's talk about it. Our story begins in 1985. Imagine a man named Tommy Hilfiger. He didn't come from a dynasty of designers. Instead, he had a vision to capture the preppy look, the attire of wealthy Ivy League students. But the genius was that Tommy didn't want to sell only to the rich. He wanted to make that elite look accessible and edgy. He launched the flag logo with red, white, and blue color, which screamed America. He understood that he wasn't selling a shirt, but a status. By blending classic prep with a contemporary twist, he captured a market hungry for a new American identity. Right before his massive 1985 launch, Tommy was actually going through a very tough financial period following the bankruptcy of his first clothing venture. During this low point, he was offered a dream job by none other than Calvin Klein. It was a prestigious, well-paying design position that most aspiring designers would have killed for. However, a businessman named Mohan Murjani had also just approached Tommy with a different offer: financial backing to start a brand under his own name. Even though he was struggling, Tommy turned down the secure job with Calvin Klein to bet on himself. Think about the sheer nerve of that. He rejected a job from Calvin Klein, and then, just a few months later, put his own name right next to Calvin's on a giant billboard in Times Square, claiming they were equals. The real secret to their explosive growth is licensing. Instead of building massive factories for every product, Tommy focuses on brand and design. He sells the right to use the brand name to specialized companies. For instance, a fragrance expert pays Tommy a huge royalty fee just to put the flag on a bottle. This asset-light approach allows the brand to expand into shoes, underwear, and home furnishings with low financial risk and high rewards, maintaining a lean corporate structure while appearing everywhere from luxury boutiques to high-end department stores. However, this be everywhere approach eventually led to the brand's biggest crisis: brand dilution, where the logo became so common in discount bins that it lost its prestige and sales plummeted. The narrative shifted in 2010 when PVH Corp executed a $3 billion takeover, pivotally ending messy contracts and reclaiming core products to restore exclusivity. Today, the model has evolved into a disciplined balance, where the brand uses elite specialists for technical products like watches, while tightening its grip on digital sales and direct design to ensure the Hilfiger identity remains premium in a 2026 market. The magic truly peaked in the 1990s, fueled by iconic cultural moments like Snoop Dogg wearing a Tommy sweatshirt on Saturday Night Live. Suddenly, the brand wasn't just for preppy kids, it was the heartbeat of hip-hop and pop culture. Not only that, deep in the Mediterranean Sea, there is a 62-meter superyacht called Flag. This isn't just any boat, it's a masterpiece built by the legendary Dutch shipyard Fedship. Tommy Hilfiger didn't just buy a boat, he acquired a piece of luxury history. Flag was previously owned by Lawrence Stroll, and for Tommy, it became his most prized possession. With a value estimated between $46 million and $68 million, the yacht is a symbol of the peak of success. You might wonder, why would a clothing designer buy a ship? The answer lies in a concept called lifestyle branding. Owning a superyacht is the ultimate embodiment of the nautical and preppy aesthetic that has defined his brand for 40 years. It transforms the brand from someone who makes clothes for sailors to the lifestyle of the elite sailing world. The brand is built on icons like the polo shirt, puffer jackets, and signature denim. They've expanded so far that a customer can literally live their entire life wrapped in the brand. Globally, they've conquered everything from Tokyo to Milan, strategically placing flagship stores in the world's most expensive real estate, like Fifth Avenue in NYC. Through an omni-channel approach, they bridge the gap between luxury and premium lifestyle, making the brand feel exclusive yet accessible to the upper middle class. But Tommy doesn't just make clothes, he creates a whole look for your life. He sells everything from comfortable sneakers and leather bags to perfumes and underwear. He even makes special gear for sailing and simple essentials for relaxing at home. By offering so many different products, he makes it easy for people to feel fancy and polished every day, making a luxury lifestyle feel something that anyone can enjoy. In the 90s, something unexpected happened. People in the hip-hop community started wearing Tommy's oversized shirts and baggy jeans. This created a strange situation because a brand meant for rich and fancy people was now popular in street culture. Because of this, fake rumors started spreading, claiming that Tommy Hilfiger held hateful views towards certain groups of people. It was a nightmare for his public image. Tommy spent years trying to prove these stories were false, showing how easily a brand's reputation can be ruined when people misunderstand who it is for. Looking back, this story shows that what people think about a brand is what really matters. People don't just buy clothes, they buy a feeling or the person they want to be. By selling the preppy dream, Tommy helped people feel successful and put together. When he joined PVH, his business became even more stable. From his famous jeans to using AI in fashion shows, the brand has kept changing to stay modern. He proved that you don't have to be the best at sewing to build a huge company. You just need to know how to sell a dream. So, what's the real takeaway from Tommy Hilfiger's story? It shows us that a simple logo, like a small flag, can take over the world if you have a smart plan and truly understand what people want in their lives. He took the preppy look and turned it into a style that everyone, everywhere understands. Whether you love the brand or don't like the drama, one thing is certain. Tommy Hilfiger changed the game for American fashion. He proved that you don't have to be a master at sewing to build a fashion empire. You just need to know how to sell a dream. If this breakdown helped you understand the world of fashion and licensing a bit better, hit that like button and subscribe. Every week, we dive deep into how the world's biggest brands actually work. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss the next empire we explore.
Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.